All right, traders, welcome back. We are with the OMGUSD, also known as the OMG, right? We've been here just probably about a week ago, and we announced that we're engaging with a new bullish position, right? We were sitting on the sideline for quite some time. We were waiting for price to come off the edge of that setup, right? We waited for price to reach the lower section. But one of the main conditions we had in order to actually get involved with the OMG was for price to take the previous low and start to turn around and of course eventually break above 166.05. And what we really wanted to do was to catch this move here, right? From 66.05 to 2.25. That's pretty much that's the game plan. That was the game plan. And hopefully we were hoping that we could actually get a little bit more than that just by sniping the turnaround, sniping that tipping point, getting early as possible, and maybe even catching the beginning of the move all the way to that test level at 166.05. By the way, the mid-low key level, of course. So and everything went down just according to plan, basically. So price took the previous low and started to turn around slowly and very nicely, to be honest. That's exactly how we like to see a reversal, right? It was slowly and it was decisively just pushing forward day by day. So it allowed us actually to pull the trigger relatively early and pick up the OMG in a very attractive level. Now, price had it reached that 166.05. At first, it completely ignored that key level as if it was not there. Actually, it was reacting to the 230 moving average. Take a look. So instead of the 66.05 acting as a strong resistance, we saw the 230 moving average replace him and push back on price. And price actually started to turn around at some point. And I have to admit, yesterday, we got slightly concerned at some point. It did not get close to the stop loss level because the stop loss level was far below, right? This is actually the adjusted level that we just pushed it all the way to 137 right now. But it did look a little bit grim at some point. Now, I want to show you the big picture because this is where it becomes really fascinating, right? Let's take a look at this. So last week, right, price broke below 166. Well, actually that was 2 weeks ago, sorry. Broke below 66.05. We saw that close, right? 63.59. Decisive enough. And then last week, guys, price just pushed all the way with that huge spike. Took the previous low. That's an amazing pullback all the way up just to close. You guessed it, back above 66.05, right? Now, this was not, this was a defining moment. When price came back and closed back above that mid-low key level, that was a huge statement, and you can see how it confirms that move this week, right? Even though it started on the downside, it was a complete deceptive move, and now we see the results of that deception. Price came back with full force yet again and remained above 66.05. This is just music to my ears in terms of technical analysis. This is pure technical analysis in its best. Now, guys, we are delighted that price came back up above 166.05, and as you can see, it actually acknowledged that level just today. Take a look. Today started on the downside, slightly threatening that level and then turning back up, leaving just a bit of a spike there. And right now, as we speak, price is fighting against the 230 moving average again. Needless to say, we feel that it's going to be successful breaking through that moving average, right? That's a relatively easy obstacle and price should have no problem dealing with it properly. At some point, we expect price to start to build some serious positive momentum and begin to push closer to 2.25, our final destination. So guys, we got a lot of potential here, right? We're probably talking about something like 30 to 35% of potential return. So that's quite a move. And it could be covered in a few days' time. So yeah, it should be interesting. Stop loss level at 137. That's about that for the OMGUSD, guys. That's about that for today in the crypto market. We'll see you tomorrow.